reach out to me and you to write our story. Wanna shape the new. Do you wanna come along with me? Come along with me. Do you wanna? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, get it right.
So excited. I'm on my way to, it's my first day at my first job. No, that's not right. It's my first day at a new job, and I'm actually really excited and I'm really nervous at the same time because I actually took like 5 months off of working, and I am not too sure how things will go. Like, before I took some time off, I had so much control over my schedule, and now I'm going back into retail. I have to be on a tight schedule. Like, I'm on a schedule, basically. Okay, this is my first vlog, so let's see how this goes. So far, not so good, all over the place. Let's see. So about a year ago, I left a job that I considered a career for a really long time. And I thought a 9-to-5 was what you're supposed to go after. The joke was on me because apparently there's so many different ways to make money, and having a 9-to-5 really isn't for everybody. I'll be honest, it was nice to be able to have the weekends off and a set schedule, but you know, sometimes you don't really have to have that to, if it doesn't match your ideal lifestyle, then you really don't need something like that. This might be getting pretty deep, but I felt like I was starting to lose myself in my corporate job. You're sliding around right now because this is such a makeshift recorder. When I started to lose myself, I decided to quit and start my own job or start my own company, because I was brought up with entrepreneurs. Like, my mom had her own business, my grandma has her own business, my auntie has her own business, my uncle has his own business, and it was just knowing that you have control of what you want to build and how you want to live your life didn't really dawn on me that it was that important until I started thinking about having a family. So I am the founder of Oak and Pine. I offer workshops to career women, and basically it's a safe space for these women to not only talk about their personal goals but also their professional goals, because as women we want it all. You know, we want a solid career, we want a successful career, but we also, for, you know, some of us, most of us, we want a nice family, we want kids, we want to be able to spend quality time with our family, whether it be our mom or dad or uncle. That's so random. Uncle. I decided to say uncle out of all of the types of family members. Why? Anyway, yeah, or your husband or your wife or your kids. So it's one of those things that I had my aha moment, and I realized, like, hey, what the frick are you gonna do, man? Like, are you gonna work this many hours and not spend any time with your kids, the kids that you want so badly? And that did not sit well with me. So I decided to make a company that would surround me and would surround other people with like-minded women to really challenge the status quo. You know, like, you don't need to work a 9-to-5 to be successful. You can be an entrepreneur, and even if you're an entrepreneur, you don't need to spend hours and hours every day building your business. So just getting yourself surrounded by people who really challenge that type of lifestyle and challenge you to think about what you want is really important. The reason why I decided to go back into retail is because I felt that this type of job really helps me contribute to that long-term goal, you know, building my company. It's a really more lax environment. The administrative work, or the 9-to-5 job that I had prior, it was very stressful. Like, I was always on edge. I had to spend a lot of time even past 5, you know, I had to work and get projects done. I had to work on the weekends, so joke was on me. I'm excited. First day back after 5 months, being taking off 5 months, and yeah, I'm excited to see what this is going to be like. Now, not really sure what else to do.
Got a restless mind, and now I won't let go. So let us be crazy before we are cold. You can take us out, your doubts won't hold us down, 'cause we're gonna light up the sky where we go. Oh, do you wanna come along with me? Come along with me. Do you wanna? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, get it right. Gonna keep on running, grab the fun and live it light. And tomorrow's far away, should I let the party fade? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, let us know tonight. I'm gonna let my hair down, I'm gonna take control.
So today was a pretty eventful day. I feel like I should talk about like my first day experience, but there's so much more that I need to do before the day ends. So as I mentioned earlier, I am a business owner, so there's a few videos that I need to record, this consulting gig that I have. So I'm gonna do that recording. I need to take that handsome bugger on a walk, and then I will talk more about my day, I guess.
Away, should I let the party fade? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, let us know tonight.
So I think I'm gonna close out this day. It was pretty productive. I feel like I still did the things I would normally do outside of having a full-time job, and I don't know, maybe I'm putting my words in my mouth, foot in my mouth, whatever the saying is, but like I feel like I still took Chi for a walk, I still worked on my business, I connected with a few people on Oak and Pine, which is the name of my company, and got to meet new people at my new job. It was weird though, being like on the other side of things, because for 6 years I was the one that was onboarding people, or you know, doing their orientation, getting them in the system, going through the benefits with them. So it was interesting being on the opposite end of that. It's definitely a new adventure. I do miss my dog Chief like throughout the day though, but definitely have to keep pushing. Can't stop working on my business, which is Oak and Pine. Got to keep pushing forward with that, because I just feel so much fulfillment with the job that I'm doing there. And what's cool is the company that I'm working for is all, you know, my boss is like, she's cool with it, you know. It's not like she makes me feel like I have to choose between the two. I feel like that's really important to me. And yeah, right now it doesn't conflict with my scheduling. Actually, I'm pretty open. I still have a lot of flexibility and control of my own schedule in terms of my own business. So yeah, it's cool. And I think that's it. Yeah. Alrighty, well, we'll see how this video log or vlog for the cool kids goes. And maybe more to come. I don't know. Let me know if you like it or not. I feel like I'm a little boring, but maybe you don't. Or maybe I won't be boring if I keep doing it, because it's really awkward to be talking to a camera and watching it back and critiquing yourself. I make a lot of funny faces is what I'm noticing. So, okay, well, I hope you enjoyed. And this is my dog, Chief. I think I talked about him a couple times throughout the day. I'm trying to pet him. Okay, peace out. So this is day 2 of my new job. What if I just went to work like this, like with crazy hair? It's all about the fashion. All about the fashion. So I already did my makeup. Yesterday I did a cat's eye, which I thought was kind of crazy. I don't normally wear this much makeup. Like, I don't typically wear eyeshadow. My eyeliner is just, you know, outlining the top lid and my brows, and that's basically it. So, I don't know. Today is gonna be a little different. I don't have a lot of free time. Training today is from 8:30 to 12. So basically half the day or half the morning will be, the whole morning actually, the whole morning will be for work. And then I am actually meeting another company who's interested in partnering with my workshop. And what's cool is they're a financial company. So they're basically wealth strategists, and they help people meet their financial goals. And what's really neat about that is a lot of people in attending my workshop, that's what they're looking for. Like, one of the barriers that a lot of women have is the financial freedom, financial security of living the life that they want to live. And the fact that they are interested in participating in one of our workshops is pretty epic. So I'm going to meet with them. I'm going to meet with one of their, I think she's a CFP, and she's like one of the few on the island. So I'm going to get to know her a little bit, get to know the business a little bit more, see if it's a right fit, and talk about how this partnership can work. Around 4, I'm going to meet up with my client, Lisa. We're going to go over where she's at with building her business. So I don't think I mentioned this on here, but part of Oak and Pine is this 6-week accelerated program. And basically, I'm partnering with upcoming entrepreneurs, and from any stage really, from people who are interested in entrepreneurship but don't really know what they're gonna do. They want to explore to see if entrepreneurship is for them, and if not, then great, at least they kind of, you know, realize that that's not for them. But it's all about just getting in the space to talk about it and having a sounding board, which is me, to talk things through. So Lisa was a part of one of the early beta events, and she's going to be launching her product soon. So now she is chatting with a graphic designer and getting things on its way. And it's so exciting to see things, you know, really happen for her. It's nice to work with someone who's so motivated. And what's cool is she's open to being like vulnerable, you know, or not vulnerable in a way where she's being attacked or something like that. It's more like being vulnerable and sharing her journey with other people. So on her personal Instagram page, she's talking about like the progression of her company and where she's at, what she's been doing, and that's super cool. Like, not a lot of people will do that, because, you know, some people just want to keep it under wraps until they actually have a product or until they are at a certain point. But what people don't realize sometimes is if you just throw it out there,
you not only are holding yourself accountable, but other people are going to be encouraging you along the way. I feel like we focus so much on like the 1% of people who are so negative that we forget that generally speaking, people are pretty positive. So especially if you're in the right network. And you know, Hawaii is super family and friend focused, so it's no surprise that she's getting great responses on her Instagram. So I'm gonna chat with her, see how far along she is, and then with my spare time, the in-between time, I will need to get things cracking with my next cohort for this 6-week program. I have 4 clients next week, actually 5 technically if you include one of the girls that already participated in the program, and she's going to do it again just to kind of like wrap things up. So 5 technically, which is cool, and I need to get that ready because I'm doing something different this time. I'm doing like a video introduction or welcome, what to expect, and yeah. So what's really great is, you know, with beta runs is you're just testing things out and seeing how things go, and if it's good, then great, keep it. If it's not, then progress it. If there's something different you can do, then great, do it. You know, that's the whole point of having your own business is you're in control. You can fix things, you can adjust things, you can, you know, add things, whatever you want is all up to you. So I'm gonna bring home lunch today because I'm not gonna be home until this evening. And one of the things that I'm trying to do is be a little bit more financially responsible. And looking back, I spent so much money on food, and I'm just gonna bring home food and warm it up somewhere. So that will be good. So we got salad and some pesto shrimp pasta, and I'm just gonna put it on so I don't need dressing on it. And then I'm gonna make my smoothie. Not gonna repeat yesterday with that spillage. So one thing I noticed this morning when I was getting ready was about safety first, hold on. So apparently there's been an accident on the road. It is raining and that typically happens, but Google Maps said I'm gonna be there in an hour, which is way past the time that I'm supposed to be there. So I emailed the HR lady and let her know that I'm gonna be a little late due to traffic from an accident. I was watching the video back from yesterday during the car ride, and I had like a saliva string like attached from my lip, and I see people. I had an interview once, and that happened to the lady that was interviewing me, and I could not keep my eyes off of it. And I mean, I got the job, and it wasn't that recent. It was a long time ago. Oh my God. I do it too. Okay, this is gonna take forever. Does anyone else watch other people when they're sitting in traffic? Which is one of the reasons why I'm kind of embarrassed, like recording myself, because if I do it, then other people do it too. But then you tell yourself, I don't care, I'm never gonna see them again, and they don't care because they forget about you like in the next 7 seconds. So we finished class a little early. I actually thought we were finishing at 12:30, but my calendar was right, it was 12, I just remembered wrong. So 2:30 is when I am meeting, I'm just like a big head right now, like so 2:30 is when I'm meeting the ladies that I mentioned earlier today with the financial strategy groups. So I have 2 hours to kill. I am gonna go to Starbucks, eat my lunch, and yeah, not waste any time, which I don't mind because it's a super nice day today. And maybe I'll get some footage of what today looks like.
wanna come along with me? Come along with me. Do you wanna? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, get it right. Gonna keep on running, grab the fun and live it light. And tomorrow's far.
What a productive day! I'm on my way home and I'm gonna see my dog Sheep. It's about 4 o'clock right now and I'm super excited because I actually get to spend time with him today. I thought I was gonna be away all day, but my client decided to just communicate via email or online, so we're good. I get to go on a hike with Sheep. I don't know, I'm on the fence. Like, should I go on a hike or take him out to the park? I don't know.
Do you wanna come along with me? Come along with me. Do you wanna?
Alright, that's a wrap with my 3 days of training with my new job, and I think I'm gonna call it a day. Like, I still have stuff to do for Oaken Pine, but it's all about resting and recuperating, and if you're feeling lazy, then why push it? So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go home, play with my dog, probably edit this 3-day video and see where it goes. I don't know, I think it was fun. I feel like the hardest thing about vlogging is just remembering like what that you have to vlog and kind of like sticking to the story that you're, because so many things happen throughout the day. Like, I could be talking about a million different things in one day, but just like you as an audience member making sure that it makes sense to what you're watching. Otherwise it's just wasted efforts, right? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. Talk to you later. I don't know how to end this yet. Like, subscribe, and share. I don't know. Do something. Help me out. Okay. Okay, bye.
And tomorrow's far away. Should I let